Alright, sorry about that. Forgot my daggone alcohol truck and had to double back real quick. Can't do no kind of alcohol. It saved my life, so I can halfway do this thing. But we're out here on Casville Gameland, and I don't know if you'll be able to see that or not, but on the very little edge corner that butts up to the archery area, right in here. I've already explored a lot of that. Killed a deer over here last year, but I know there's turkeys in here, so we're about to find out. Or at least there were turkeys in here last year. These people hunted them hard up here. Yep, just a rooster. It's only like 5 minutes after sunrise right now. I want to say maybe 10. So I figured they'd still be gobbling when I see the sun starting to rise on that side over there. But other than that, I think it's maybe too early for a code call, I don't know. Out here exploring and learning. I did a little exploring here during deer season, but it wasn't really exploring. It was more I found a nice little spot and came in and decided to just hunt the next day. Really, it would be nice to find some sheds through here too. I mean, this area usually has some pretty big deer. Definitely a few turkeys in here. I won't say a whole lot anymore, but there's definitely some big deer I've seen up here over the last few years. And I think that's like 18,000 acres. Plenty of land to get lost in. Maybe not quite as much as sand hills and some places, but there's plenty of it. Can't tell if that's somebody marking a spot. If that's where they just marked the trees to kind of, get stopped cutting it. There's a big ridge back here. Definitely be some deer back here for sure. Down in this little valley. hear some frogs. A bunch of frogs. Sorry, I hit the end of the Gameland over there, so I just kind of walked out and backtracked. And then peeled off into the Gameland. It looks like we might be in the slight little bit near here at the front. It's right off the road. I mean, if not, they heavily traveled it. Oh, man. Probably a bunch of does. There could be some bucks, but I doubt it. Not as many people hunt this game like. I gotta be careful. I ain't wearing that briar stuff today. I gotta go to work after this. Guess that's where I started. Looks like it did. Seems like I'm pretty sure it's embedded through here at some point. I mean, they've got it wore down. I mean, slammed flat. We're walking right out to the road, into the timber. Look, tracks. Those are really fresh, pretty fresh considering how damp it's been out here. Close to you are. Yeah, they've clear cut a lot of this in the last 4 or 5 years. There used to be a lot more woods. They have thinned it out the other side where I was at the other day. I usually stay on that side or do a lot more on that side, and it is cut out, but there's still a lot of game in there. And I bet you they go all the way to that field. Probably cut across the road here we come in on. couldn't make any more noise. So, everywhere I step, I'm making more damn noise. Alright, I'll check back in with you guys and come back for a minute. Daggone. Thought we might have had a few deer off to the side of it here. Over this way. But, seems to be just some very heavy-footed squirrels. And hopefully y'all can hear me. I don't have a mic, so it's just going off the camera. This is my second DJI. Awesome, man. I lost the first one unless I find it. But that thing is long gone right now. Along with all my videos. See, somebody's got a stand up here. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. So, I've got a little permanent stand here on Gameland. That looks like it might possibly be a worthwhile spot. Yeah, I am not climbing that thing. Good Lord. I can't tell how long that's been there, but that is a wooden platform hang on and probably 30 feet high. I think somebody shot a wad of something over here. Can't tell if this is from. Looks like it was a dove shot or something. I mean, it had to be dove because that wasn't there, or rabbits or something. Because it doesn't look like a buckshot. But that thing right there is insane. That's crazy. I'm gonna pop off here in the woods behind him where he's got this. Check it out and see what's up here in a minute. Let's see. Pull up my map real quick. Alright. So now I'm on this side. Maybe I can get on there. Let's do that. Okay, it's already found a rub, I think. Pretty heavily traveled trail. Definitely a good staging area where he can see if he comes up and he wants to look out. Now he could have killed this deer last year. Spider's already out, mosquitoes already out. I can tell how fresh that is. And now, but man, he did that thing from every which way. Good gracious, okay. So right here, I can see heavily traffic here. I told y'all this was gonna turn into more turkey scouting right here, deer scouting instead of turkey scouting. That's just how it goes. I'm a deer hunter bobber. Turkey hunting I'm getting into is extremely fun. It's just hard to not look at your side anywhere you go. When this is all you do. It eventually goes down to a creek bottom, I'm pretty sure. I can tell you that way. I ain't using a compass or nothing, but I ain't even looked at my map besides the Gameland actual, like a layout map. But we are still on Gameland. Old Caswell County. I'm just fiddling through here now. Well, that was the only really tree he was rubbing, unless I'm blind and missed a bunch more. Nothing on here. Yeah, maybe we'll find some sheds out here today or something. I found a camo tree the other day. No, I just had some funky markings and splotches that made it look like it. We'll try a little crow call over here. Oh, there's plenty more birds. I figure since there's some big pines off a couple hundred yards to the left that they might be in there. But I ain't heard a gobble back yet. You gotta get some of these young boys to teach me, and they be gobbling with the mouth and everything, and I ain't even gotta use a mouth call, nothing. Sound just like an owl, turkey. Don't make no sense. I can't even do a fake one. See, I'm getting a little thicker here. Da, 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 da. I'm trying not to fuss too much. I'm bad on that. See, I gotta do this during the week because all my dogs stay down in Robinson County, and I'm all the way up here in Caswell, Yanceyville area, and can't run no dogs. I could be doing some training this morning, but no, doing scouting, which I don't like anyways. But I'd rather be pumping them hounds right now, hearing what they gotta say, getting to see what's out here in these woods. Don't even gotta find it. At the end of the day, you know he's gonna go back home. Starting to head towards this creek, but I damn lost this trail, whatever it was there. It's long gone. My buddies want me to get a fish today. At the squirrel or whatever. In the way of the deer, I'd hear that thing. Wants me to go fish it. There's a little dam on the river. There's a cave here. He's wanting me to go fish today, so I don't know. This might get cut short today, and might have to go to work so we can go fish later. Not much. Same area. Looks like I got some smaller bucks rubbing on some pine trees. That's pretty fresh. Really fresh. Thought I saw a couple on this side of the stream too. Whatever we're gonna call this. Stream Triple Creek. We get rid of spotty webs everywhere I turn around. I thought I saw nothing too. The one's been. Yeah, see, I told you I thought I'd see another new one. Can't really say how old, but I'm thinking last season. I mean, I could be wrong. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong. Hard to tell if that was the wind or... I think it was. See, I was actually going to go that way. I think I'm going to go this way. Follow his... fuck! Excuse the language. Good Lord. I don't think... I've never had so many freaking things just trying to walk through the woods. Man, this is crazy. I mean, absolutely. You gotta be pretty fresh. It's not hard, no way. Gavin, you want just some damn info. You might be right with the rubbing don't necessarily mean he's coming that way. That'd be the way he faces when he does it, but there's his path that's coming. I don't know, that's pretty sharp. That's pretty fresh. I don't think it's a big buck. It is a buck. Or there's one, there's probably more. I see another rub already. Older, but thing's done to shear that pine tree down. See, while finding plenty of roads, when I don't find anything, I'm sticky. Freaking roads for some reason. This creeps. Plenty of what you want to call it, roads. Never many scrapes. That is. Or he's in working as well. Looks like he's in another tiny tree. Because you do that after hearing me asleep and just say, yeah, it can be a bigger buck. It wasn't a big tree he hit. But I'll be daggone if he didn't come from the ground to right there. I mean, that's pretty tall rub. I mean, I think when a deer starts to get like a 2-3 foot rub, you know, versus how that is definitely squirrels. I can hear them fighting up the pine trees. Yeah, I can see them. And I think that's a lot bigger buck. It wouldn't be bad if this is a little more open to have put a camera in here, but still too I can't wait. They suck the 2 sensors. They don't get up at the picture of everything else blowing around but the deer. done. Okay, there's it. Back on the page, but there all that freaking stuff everywhere. I hate these things. But I'm not really sure what they are in a way. It's kind of doesn't make sense, but it does. I don't know how he took this, but I have done a lot down. Okay, a lot of good rubs. No scrapes. No turkeys call back. And no shit sick. Alright, this is what it's about. Looks like I might have started to hear something, dude. See something hit that little thing right there with something. Give me a tiny little buck. I could be walking right past stuff. Nothing more about to cross back to the other side. Well, okay, I'm not seeing that you're here. Whereas like I'll see on this side. I can see. Back the cup. I think this deer slick. There's a load back in there. I don't know where this deer be going, man. It was over here. So you see something started to it's missing wheels. That one's definitely been. Yeah, he's going up in that way. I'm certain. Yeah, that might be damn one of the taller ones too, because that's almost a 2 foot. Kind of looks like a bedding area, doesn't it? I do not have the clues to go through that way. Honestly, probably either of them ways. See his tray. This is there he getting out of. An old rubber. He'd probably just get up and rub. Let's see something. See, I'm still not with the times. I'm using hunt stands instead of Onyx for my property markers. I do not have the clue, but I'm trying. I love if I could share it. That'd be awesome. No. Some cookies are there. Yeah, hopefully. It's probably not going to this side. Let's go scouting. Okay, that's probably the better way to do it. Look at the tail. That's like a boot. Love muck boots, but that's like my third season with these things. Fantastic. Fantastic boots. The deer tracks, the deer tracks. This is what I didn't want to have to get through this kind of crap. Okay. Deer tracks. Deer tracks. Yeah, I might have ran out of here when I started coming through. That's definitely fresh.